I leave tomorrow and I've officially made my list of things that I have to do today. It's not that long, but I wrote it really small also. So the first thing on there was to mount my rear view camera, which I got from a company who so graciously sent me the product to try out. I just was working with that. I was trying to figure it out how to do it by myself. Ended up calling my parents, and I don't think that's something I'm going to be able to do by myself, unfortunately. There's a lot of steps to go with it, like wiring the camera and all, and I don't feel comfortable enough to figure that out on my own. So I'll be waiting to do that. So the next thing I have to do is put air in my tires. My tire pressure is very low all around the RV, so I'm gonna have to add quite a bit of air. It's gonna take some time, but that's the next thing on the list. So let's go outside and get my tires pumped up. I can officially check off add air to tires. Took me about a half hour, but my air compressor isn't very strong, so that's why. But now all my tires are back up to their normal pressure where they should be. The next thing I'm gonna do is check my truck oil and then put my fifth wheel hitch back in the grooves where it goes. So if you don't know how fifth wheel hitch works, it has like little rails that the hitch sits into, and I have it out right now because I had to put tables in the back there to take to and from somewhere, and it didn't fit with the way it was. Anyway, I have to put that back in there, so I think I'll do that and then come back in here and warm up again because it's quite chilly outside. So I'm taking like little breaks in between. After that, there isn't much left to do outside, so that'd be good. Good morning. It's actually the next day. I did get everything done on my list yesterday, so that is very nice. I got my fifth wheel hitch back in place. I just didn't vlog it because I was in the zone and I was going, but I got everything done. So now today is officially the day that I'm leaving. I have very mixed emotions because I'm super sad to be leaving, but I'm on the other hand so excited to be traveling again and on the move. I think I thrive in that environment, and I'm just so happy when I'm going and traveling and exploring. I just try not to think about it too much. I don't want to cry today. But it is almost 10. I wanted to get out of here between 11 and noon. It gives me about an hour to get everything cleaned up here. So let's get going. Don't have time for chit chat. So the first thing I normally do is take down my computer setup. It is fairly easy. I just put this over here. I take the chair and I shove it underneath the dinette here. Alright, then the chair just sits under there. And then I unplug all this stuff. And then my monitor comes out. I unplug the cords from it here. And then I grab one of my bath towels. Here, let me move you a little closer. I'll grab a towel and then just put it over the monitor. And I flip it around. And then it tucks in between the bar here for the frame and then between this here. So that just kind of keeps it in place. And then to keep it from bouncing, I have this little bungee cord around here like that, and then it keeps it from moving. These cords are fine because they don't go anywhere. And then the speaker I just set down, turn my mouse off, and then this mat also just goes away. And then for the actual desk part, I just pull these up and flip this down here so that my slide out can come in, because obviously my slide out can't come in if that's up. So that's basically my desk system. That's all put away. And then I unplug everything from the actual computer. And then when I know I'm ready, which I'm ready right now, I will unplug my Starlink because I don't need it anymore. I push that away. I set this down here. I just take a blanket and I shove it in between here so that it doesn't rub on my computer. And then I push it back as far as it'll go. And then I just tighten this ratchet strap. And that keeps my computer in place while I drive. I do have a list here of everything that I need to do to tear down and for setup, because especially when I first started moving a lot, this was really helpful for me so I didn't forget any steps. So I always just kind of keep this close. I pretty much have a good system because back when I did my big 10-state road trip, I was moving and tearing down pretty much once a week. So I really got that down, but it's been a while, so I'm just gonna make sure I double check this and I'm not forgetting anything. I'm just gonna get the little things put away, like I have Luna's cat water that has to sit in the sink. I have a couple dishes I have to do yet, so I'm just gonna get all that stuff done and then I'll come back and show you guys the outside stuff that I do. Time to bring the sled out in. So now that the inside stuff is done, I have to take my Starlink down from on my roof. So I always zip tie it up there. I just go up, I cut the zip ties and I bring it down, and I'll have to plug it back in because I always forget to put it in like stow mode so that it'll go back in the box, which is how I store it when I travel. So I have to plug it back in, wait for it to warm up, and then stow it, and then put it in the box. I always forget that part. So now I have to take everything that I normally store outside and put it inside, which to do that I normally just put things in right here. Yay! So now it is time to hook up to the truck. So what I have to do is I have to put down my stabilizer jacks, which are these, so that I can lift the front of the RV to attach to the truck. Easy. And then the last thing I do when I'm all hitched up and ready is I unplug. I put my surge protector in my camper and then I put the hose away. Not the hose, the cord. All done. Alright guys, I'm all hitched up. I'm ready to go. So is Luna. There's just one thing I have to do before I go. I have to go say bye to everybody. I'll be surprised if I'm not an emotional wreck the next time you see me. I'm not gonna leave and not say bye. So, let's go. So as you can see, I'm in the car driving down the road, so I've officially left the campground. I'm honestly doing better than I thought I was going to be. I thought that I was going to be like really crying. I have teared up and I am very sad still, but I am also excited, like I said before. But that's going to be it for this video because I'm going to start another one right now. So I love you so much. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe down below. And that being said, I love you so much, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.